someone told me that AI Root didn't start out in the candle business.
No, he didn't.
He started out something completely contrary.
Yes.
What can you tell me about that?
Originally, as a young man, he was traveling throughout Ohio teaching people about electricity, which was a new and different thing. So he had basically a traveling road show with a horse-drawn cart and a friend and teaching people about electricity.
Oh, wow.
But he got somebody to teach him about how to do watch repair and manufacturing jewelry.
Okay.
And he started up a location here in the town square, and that was the beginning of his business career, which later evolved into beekeeping supplies.
So how did he make that transition to a beekeeper and then to candles?
A bunch of bees landed on his window one day, and it sort of darkened the workshop. And looking up at it, one of his workers knew that it was honeybees.
Okay.
And he knew if he got the queen, the rest would follow. So he got them all into a box, and AI paid him a day's wage, back then $1, for that box of what his wife called box of bugs. And that began his fascination on beekeeping. And so he went to read all that he could about beekeeping and ended up really impacting the industry by standardizing the industry and developing ways to mass produce beehives.
Okay, wow. Is it fair to say that AI really established the beekeeping hobby?
He did.
Business?
He made it commercially affordable to have bees and raise a large crop of honey. Before that, it was just farmers doing their own little thing.
Sure.
Every hive was different. They weren't interchangeable from one beekeeper to another. They were just separate pieces of equipment. So he really made it a commercial industry. He didn't develop the original theories of beekeeping. Those were from Professor Langstroth, but he took those ideas and made them practical and commercial.
And you guys teach that, right? You have a master beekeeper?
We do. And he's a beekeeping authority throughout the world, travels internationally to do speaking on beekeeping. That's what makes our magazine so unique, and his writing style is. And it's an educational tool. So he's called upon throughout the United States, including the White House when they put in bees, on answering their questions and the things that they need.
So the White House bee master, the guy that taught him everything they need to know about the bees at the White House, from Medina, Ohio, based with root candles.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So then one final zinger question. I've always wondered this. Who comes up with the scents for the candles? Who's the secret laboratory that sits back there and says, I think we should put these two together?
We have a product development team. It involves some outside research people, that marketing research people that are consultants to us. They work with the color marketing groups, because it's always a marriage of what color best goes with the scent, because you can have a great scent but they just don't like the color.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
And we carry 28 different designer colors in our dinner candles, but in the fragrance products there's probably more like 45 different fragrances. So first of all, what they're looking for are the things that are upcoming trends and also upcoming colors, and from there then they'll send it out to 2 or 3 different perfumers to give their interpretation of that. It comes back to us, and then we evaluate those different interpretations. We have internal people mostly, but we do have some external, what we call noses, that can smell the candles and determine if it's going to be a winner. And from there, then we start to add color to it, start to produce it in the different types of candles to see if one's going to maybe be a pinch point or a production problem. And we try to stay about a year to a year and a half ahead. So we're still planning out in future years right now for things that are going to be introduced. At the same time, we have to manage things that need to be honed out of the product line and put out to pasture.
Tastes change, scents change.
Yes.
So you have a secret smelling party committee.
Yes, and actually we have a test for noses. Some noses aren't good at smelling.
Really?
Yes.
Who knew? Who knew? Hey, Brad, thank you so much. It was good to see you. I appreciate
you visit with
stopping by, and look forward to seeing what's coming up next.
That's again a great thing of this town square, is a chance to run into people.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Great to see you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Take care.
Okay.